Well, most of you by now know that when we start this show, we always start with a piece of memorabilia. I'll show you this one later. I got another one right now I think you might enjoy. This was given out, about 5 or 6 or 8 years ago when the Dodgers were still on KABC. Remember that? AM 790. It's a retro radio from 1959. That's what it looked like. It's in the box. Of course, with their championship. Might have been 2019 for this one. It worked for a little while. The only station it had on you could get was KABC, and you had to have it at the game to use it, I guess. Start the show. 10 count countdown. Yeah, it's good. They're playing.
It's time for Dodger Baseball.
That's right. Yeah, they're playing tonight. They played last night, too. We didn't get to tell you about it because family emergencies happen. Get well soon, Mom. Yeah. All right. Today happens to be the 12th day of May, 2026. I'm Randy. You know who you are. Come on in. Pull up a chair, sit down, relax, and let's talk Dodgers. This is the best, first, and only video podcast by fans, for fans of your Los Angeles Dodgers. And as you know, I am the Dodgers' #1 fan. Aren't I? Okay. This actually used to have a clock on the face of it. A friend of mine gave it. Actually, the clock was, I think, over here. And one of my late friends gave me that a long time. But it's a little license plate. It's not a real license plate, but it looks like one. And it's kind of fun. I used to have it up in our offices. Do you remember that? Were you watching back then? Maybe you were. All right. 12th day of May. Dodgers won only one game with the Bravos in their latest series. We know about that. Last night they lost again in their first game with the Giants, the hated ones. Come on, really? Yeah, they did. That was the first game of their big 4-game series that they got going on. This show was detained yesterday. Sorry about that. Family matter, like I said. Hope Mom feels better. Ohtani did the rare thing and took batting practice on the field yesterday. That was pretty cool. He never does it. But whenever he does, he always has a big game. He didn't. He's been not looking like himself lately. And I'm not going to go into that one. That's a whole different discussion. Dodgers reinforced their outfield depth by acquiring speedy center fielder Alek Thomas from the D-backs on Tuesday morning. In exchange for that, Arizona received 17-year-old outfield prospect Jose Ricana, who was part of the LA's most recent international signing class that has yet to make his professional debut. He hasn't yet. In order to clear a spot on the 40-man roster for Thomas, the Dodgers DFA'd outfielder Michael Ciani, who started with the AAA Oklahoma City team this year. Thomas was designated for assignment last Friday when the D-backs called up top prospect Ryan Waldschmidt. Are you following all this? You need a roadmap. He could eventually serve as another left-handed bat or pinch runner off the bench for the Dodgers. His time in the organization began with him optioned to Arizona Complex League. He'll likely join up with Oklahoma City very soon after that. So, welcome to the team, I guess, Alek Thomas from the D-Bags. So I guess he's a Dodger now. Okay. Hey, you got to reinforce, right? All right, let's give you a quick mini injury report. We only give injury reports when they've been updated in the last couple of days since our last show. So these are some of those. Remember Edwin Diaz, our zillion-dollar closer? Well, they did surgery on for loose bodies in his right elbow. He's expected to return in the second half of 26. We'll see. Had surgery on his elbow on April 22nd, so it's not even been a month yet. He thinks he'll be able to start playing catch in a couple of weeks after the stitches are removed from his elbow. That's good news. How about Brock Stewart? He's nursing left foot bone spurs. Ouch. You ever had a bone spur in your foot? Anyway, he's expected to return sometime in June. He aggravated the bone spur while covering first base on May 8th. He's expected to miss at least 3 weeks, so that's where they say we'll see him sometime in June. All right, and remember Tommy Edman? Tommy Edman is one of our guys. Well, he's recovering from his right ankle surgery. He's expected back in June also. He's continuing to ramp up his baseball activities, but it's been a slow process due to the soreness in his surgically repaired ankle, per Dave Roberts, and that was updated a 3 days ago. So Tommy Edman is on the mend. He's ramping up very slowly. They probably should have let Blake Snell go a little more slowly too, but you didn't hear it from me. All right, let's do some fun stuff. Whenever we do this, it means fun stuff. It's the international sign for fun stuff. Today we have shout outs. Ooh, lots of them. I better get my water for this one. This is going to be a tough one. I guess this is a lady calling herself Sin, and her last name is Thea, like Cynthia. All right, so Cynthia. Okay, who else we got? We got Brad A. He's a regular. Lisa H. Kim N. She's a regular also. David K. Mariana R. Scotty S. Nonito A. Chris F. Florida K. Chad N. Anthony W. Marco S. Timothy H. David K. Janice T. William C. Yaya E. Alma V. Paul D. Maria P. Aaron G. Paul D. Lynn T. Roger Yee, and you and me, and Fox Jabri, who's Fox Kelly because he is El Zorro. Thank you all for watching Let's Talk Dodgers. Thanks very much for being here. Thanks for subscribing on YouTube. Thanks for following us here on Facebook. Tell all your Dodger-loving friends where we are. Tell them to watch us too. Tell them to like us on Facebook and subscribe and hit the button on YouTube. We're always talking Dodgers in here. Go Blue. Welcome aboard to all the newbies. I know we had a few in the call out just now in the shout outs. We had a couple of newbies. Glad to have you in here. Can I hear once for the newbies? Wait a minute. One more thing. Well, we're playing San Francisco this week. Yeah, we're playing San Francisco, the hated ones. So I want to give us, even though it's down here, I want to give a special shout out to another group that follows us. How about it? Give it up one time for the Bay Area Dodgers. We love you guys, especially when you're dripping in blue and all the Halloween costumes are hanging out in San Francisco. I hope some of them are down here for this series. That'd be fun. And for any of you moving away from LA to the Bay Area, don't worry, they got you covered. Check in on Facebook with the Bay Area Dodgers if you move there, all right? All right, you won't be alone. You won't have to get worried about getting shot at if you have your Dodger hat with your bunch of Bay Area Dodger fans with you. All right, if you have any fan mail, you can toss it in the Facebook page here, or you can write to us at letstalkdodgers@gmail.com. And for the first time this in 20 years, if you have comments, you'll be able to make them in this YouTube video. If you go to the YouTube page and you sign in with an account, you can make comments on our YouTube videos. Do I read them? Not all the time. I try to get to them when I can, so be patient. All right, this date in Dodger history, May 12th, 2004. This is a killer one. And you know what? I was there. Some of you might have been too. On May 12th, 2004, in one of the most remarkable at-bats in big league history, it's that good, Alex Cora fouls off 14 consecutive pitches and then gets to his 18th pitch thrown in by Cubs' Matt Clement, and he hits it over the right field fence for a 2-run home run, doubling LA's lead to 4-0 at the time. Dodger Stadium crowd cheered each foul ball, watching the increasing total displayed on the scoreboard. I have the whole thing. It takes 3 minutes to listen to. Let's just give you the 18th pitch. You want to hear it? All right, here it is. Alex Cora's 18th pitch of his at-bat.
And it's foul. Foul ball by
17.
a hair.
17.
So that means it will be at least an 18 pitch at bat.
Yeah.
Clement has made more pitches to Alex Cora right now than he has made in any inning but the third.
That's crazy. Last pitch.
The 18th pitch.
Go, Alex.
High fly ball into right field. Back goes Sosa. Way back to the gate. It's gone. Home run, Alex Cora on the 18th pitch. And the Dodgers lead 4-0. Huh. What a moment. .923 on the scoreboard if you want to write it down for history.
Who's there?
What an at-bat. And Dusty Baker says, we're going to stop the fight. And Dusty's going to bring in a fresh horse. That's one of the finest at-bats I've ever seen.
Me too. That was great. Yep, happened on this day, May 12th, 2004. And of course, I was there. Of going to have to find my ticket or my scorecard for that one. But anyway, Alex Cora on the 18th pitch hits it over the wall. And I was yelling for him to hit a home run. So I thought, watch this. It's going to be, after about the 15th pitch, I said, this has got to be a home run. He's going to go about 15 or 20 pitches, and it's going to go over the wall. And it did. That was great. 18 pitches. All right. Stats of the day. I got a couple for you. Freddie Freeman reached a significant career milestone on Friday night last week, hitting his 100th home run as a member of the Dodgers to help secure a 3-1 victory over the Braves, the team with which he spent his first 12 seasons. Well, he's now 36th on the all-time Dodger franchise home run list. On the LA Dodger list, he's tied with Steve Yeager, 1 behind Adrian Gonzalez, 4 behind Corey Seager. In only 4 seasons as a Dodger, Freddie's already set the single-season records for runs, hits by a first baseman, breaking marks held previously by Jackie Robinson and Steve Garvey. And check this one out. I guess after last year, Freddie Freeman has joined a rather exclusive club. He joins Hall of Famer Gil Hodges as the only first baseman to win 2 World Series titles as a Dodger. Freddie's the only one to do it in LA twice, but Gil Hodges did it in 55, then again with 59. Freddie's the only one to do it in Los Angeles twice. That's pretty darn amazing. Way to go, Freddie Freeman, on the board for Dodger home runs. StatCast Challenge Board. There's a new set of stats regarding the ABS, the automated ball and strike system, and we've been following Will Smith, of course. He's still leading all the guys the most challenges with 37. 27 of them he's won or overturned. He's running at a 73% rate. That's the best percentage from anyone with over 30 challenges in all of baseball. Way to go, Will Smith. Keep it up. Also, from my buddy Robin, who loves Jumbo Jacks, or at least her dogs do. The Jack in the Box Jumbo Jack watch continues by us only. Nobody else in baseball will give you this one. No other podcast. Nobody on TV is talking about it. I'm talking about it. So here it is. 7Ks gets us free Jumbo Jacks the day after a game where the Dodger pitching staff strikes out 7 of the opposing team. So far this season, the team has done it 30 out of 38 games. That's pretty darn good for a 79% rate. Yeah. That means that 79% of the games we've played so far, almost 80% of the games, we've gotten 7 or more strikeouts, which means the next day we get free food. That's pretty cool. All you got to do is go into your local Jack in the Box in Ventura or LA counties and say, give me the Dodger deal, please. And if you buy a large drink, you get a free Jumbo Jack with the purchase of a large drink the day after they strike out 7. That's pretty cool. Anyway, let's do some quick hit trivia before we get you out of the ballpark. Pretty easy one today. If you don't get this one, you don't belong watching this show, okay? Well, unless you're under 40. If you're over 40, you better get this right. Pretty easy one today. You should all know it. And if not, you'll learn it now. And write it down. Who was pitching? Well, let's go back. Rewind. Hank Aaron broke Babe Ruth's home run record by hitting his home run number 715 on April 8th, 1974. Now, that's been eclipsed by Barry Bonds. We know that. But I'm talking about Hank Aaron's original, home run breaking Babe Ruth's record. And when he did it, he hit 715 against one of our famous Dodger pitchers on April 8th, 1974. I'll give you a multiple guess, multiple choice. Who was pitching when Aaron hit that home run? Was it A, Andy Messersmith? Was it B, Al Downing? Or was it C, Don Sutton? No hints. You should all know it. Answer in a few minutes. And if you don't know it, learn something. All right. Let's get you out of the ballpark. Dodgers are in the midst of playing 4 against the hated ones, right? Yeah, does anybody here, you don't like the Giants, do you? If you're watching this show and you like the Giants, please leave right now. You know who you are? Okay. All right. By the way, Dave Roberts, what do you want to do with this team tonight?
I want to beat the crap out of
That's right. Me too. I want to beat the crap out of those Giants. All right. Let's get you out of the ballpark against the hated ones. They lost yesterday's game, so the blue kind of staggering a little. Tuesday night, that's tonight. Yoshi Yamamoto has 3-2 record and his 3.09 ERA. He goes up against the Giants' Adrian Hauser. He's 0-4 with a 6.19 ERA. We got to blast this guy. We should blast this guy. All 4 of these games in this series are 7-10ers. And Cheryl alert. Yes, they're all on Sports LA locally, but all of them are being shown out of network on MLB Network. Everybody get that? Okay. So tonight, 7-10. They're all 7-10. All right. Wednesday, Shohei Ohtani and his 2-2 record, an 0.97 ERA. Are you kidding me? He's going up against one of their aces, Robbie Ray, who happens to be 3-4 at the moment, but he's got a 2.76 ERA Also 710, also Sportsnet LA, and MLB Network out of market. Thursday, the end of the series, Emmett Sheehan with his 2-1 record and 4.79 ERA. That's coming down, Emmett. Bring it down. He's going against Landon Roop. He's 5-3 with a 3.09 ERA. Again, 7:10 p.m. Sportsnet LA and MLB Network out of network. MLB Network out of network. And that's going to do it for the rest of the series. On Friday, the Blue heads down to Anaheim for a series with the Angels. All right? Everybody get that? If you missed any of it, just rewind. All right, let's give you the quick hit trivia answer. You should all get this one if you're over 40. The question was asked. We told you Hank Aaron broke Babe Ruth's home run record by hitting home run number 715 on April 8th, 1974. I was watching on TV from college. That's how long ago that was. So who was pitching that day? Was it A, Andy Messersmith, B, Al Downing, or C, Don Sutton? Anybody get the answer? Let's see. Was it Andy Messersmith? Nope. Guess not. Was it Don Sutton? Nope. That means it had to be, how many people got it? Come on. Al Downing. Yeah, that's it. You got it. Very good, very good. All right, that was our quick hit trivia today. An easy one. I gave you a straight fastball about 40 miles an hour just so you could blow it out of there. All right. Other cool stuff. Don't forget I tend to leave some pretty cool stuff myself. Extra content about the Dodgers and our great team in Facebook from time to time. So check back often. Next time I think we're going to throw in another Tommy Hawkins video from his collection of the 70s. I don't know if you've been seeing those. Those are pretty darn cool. I like them. And you know what? I did find out they did refurbish them. That's why they look so lush in color. Otherwise they'd be all washed out from, TV videos, really old. Well, they redid the whole thing. They digitized it. Looks pristine. The Dodger blue really pops out at you. I love those. And Tommy Hawkins, what a great interviewer he was. He's well missed. We lost, I think, in 2019? Yeah, or 2017. His wife got all the collection together and had them all refurbished. They said they had hundreds and hundreds of hours of all these, so I'm sure they'll be hanging out on YouTube if you want to go look up some more. But I'll throw a couple of them in there again on our next day off, not right now. All right? All right, that's going to do it. I think we're coming back after this series, before the Angel series, all right? So we'll let you know what's going on for that. And Dave Roberts, one more time, what do you want to do to this team?
I want to beat the crap out of this team.
Yeah, that's the right answer. I'm Randy, you know who you are. Come on in next time, pull up a chair, sit down, relax, and let's talk Dodgers. And we want to hear lots of this played this week, right? I Love LA, right? That's right, I want to hear that song over and over and over and over and over again, because I don't want us to lose anymore. We did enough losing the last 3 weeks. I want to hear it. Go Blue. Beat those Halloween costume guys, right? All right. We'll see you next time, everybody, right here on Let's Talk Dodgers. That was a good year. Correct.